Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me here at Esther 5D Energy today. I'm going to go into channel now and see what the guides have to say. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening to this message. And this vessel steps back. And we step forward as the Elohim. We are a council. We are architects of realities. We are an angelic presence in your world, in your field. And we offer this transmission as a connection, as an upliftment of your energy, as an infusion of vibration for you to feel and to open your heart to as you listen to these words. There are more than just words, but energy that travels along with the words, that offers a partnership with you, with your being. As you give permission, as you listen to this, you raise your frequency. And when that happens, you let go of many limitations that you have in the moment. And you open to something new, a new way of being. A place that is filled with harmony and love. A place that is filled with balance. For in that place between right and wrong, that neutral place, is where you will find your power, your most inward thoughts will come forward during those moments, and you will begin to see feelings and emotions, limitations that you've had in the past come forward in a very simple fashion. This can happen just to be recognized and to let go of. And why is this important right now? Because the energy of the planet is very strong. There is a connection between the planets in your solar system and the earth plane of existence. There is a change in the magnetic field in the earth at this time, which is allowing a tremendous amount of energy to fill the earth plane. This has been shown by NASA. The core of the earth has shifted. It has stopped in its rotation. And this has allowed a certain form of magnetic field around your earth plane to lower. And in that, this new energy is going to be able to help, we should say, act as a catalyst to shift out old energy and bring in new, more positive energy for the earth itself and for the humans that live here. For everyone will have an opportunity to raise their consciousness. Even the earth herself will be changing direction a bit, for she has a certain cycle, and this cycle has been here before humans were on the planet. But now that the population is at a certain level, it will experience this energy in a way that it never has before. You see, in the past, there was an evolution going on of consciousness. And now you have reached the level where it is time to go to a higher form, a next level, if you will. And this will happen in phases. And the timing is perfect with the earth, for she is in tune with you, and her cycles line up with you, because she is your partner. And we have mentioned this before. The earth is your partner. She allows or creates an atmosphere here to allow your biology to exist so that you can inhabit it, because you are a being of light having a human experience. So inhabiting a body needs the support from an ecosystem to create a reality here that feels very real, that is enjoyable to you, that is visceral. And so the earth is your partner. Her cycle has lined up with your awakening process and your rise in consciousness to expand. And the earth plane is going to be going through some changes. Your weather will be going through some changes. There will be slight differences in the way the seasons line up. We see that your cycles will seem a bit mixed up to you sometimes. In other words, spring may come really early, winter may come early or a little late, but there will be a shifting of the seasons, the timing, we mean. They won't go away entirely. That's not what we mean at all, but they will just, the timing of them will vary from the past. You see, that magnetic grid has a lot to do with weather and also the way the animals migrate. So there may be some confusion in some of the species on which way to go temporarily until the magnetic field sorts itself out. And this may take some time. But during this time is the window of opportunity for humans to choose higher consciousness, to choose moving forward with ease and grace, with harmony and peace, or to choose the chaos. And there is no judgment here which way you wish to go. But we will say that as a society, you will be moving forward. And those that don't wish to participate do not have to participate. And we would like you to respect their choice and give them the space to exist in that fashion. And what will happen is there will be a separation of the groups. And the groups that do not wish to move forward will be basically in a different vibration or reality than you. And you may have already started seeing this. Have you had conversations with different people that you know, maybe perhaps known for a long time, and they're hearing something different from you than what you say? They may misconstrue something that you say. You may say something that you mean something in one way, and later when it's repeated back, they have taken offense to it or translated it in a very different way. You see, their reality is shifting from yours, and there is a little time where there is some overlap, and this will take some years of overlap, but there will soon be a separation that will be a little bit more clear to you, that perhaps some of these people are going a different direction, ones you love, and you will have to let them go and do that, you see. But this doesn't mean that you have to change your path that you're on, this or wait for them. But this means you are to continue moving forward, that you are to use the time that perhaps you would have spent with them in conversations. Maybe that needs to be limited now, because you're seeing that the relationship is changing. It's not as close as it used to be. And while you honor it, you still do not have to try and, we would say, force your friendship on them if they are indicating to you that maybe that isn't what they want anymore. Allow for the changes. For everything that is happening is of benefit to you. Everything. And you can know that this may not be comfortable at first, but just see it as a positive thing. For when you are not using your energy in that way, you could focus your energy on yourself and your progress and what you need to be doing to raise your frequency and to live more fully in alignment with how you feel, with how you're being guided, to listening to messages like this, to understanding that there is a big picture here and that everyone will get an equal opportunity to change. But those in your world that perhaps are indicating to you that they would prefer something different, allow that and give them the space. Do not feel obligated to be in their presence or insist that you be close friends anymore. Let that go. You see, they're indicating to you they may not need you as much as you thought in the past, that perhaps when you open up the space, new friends will come. New people that you resonate with will come into your life when you allow those that are going a different way to leave. And the same will happen for them. They will find people that feel and resonate with them as well. So don't feel guilty about this. Don't feel obligated, we will say. Many of you out of almost a guilt for changing friends or leaving one set of friends and finding new ones. You see, there's a certain way that you have been conditioned, but in the past, even you've found new friends. It's been a progress your whole life as you've reached certain ages that you resonate with different groups of people. But some of those long-term relationships you have had and friendships, even family members, you may notice less contact with them, and be okay with that. We would like you to be okay with that. They have a higher self as well that is guiding their journey, that will let them know when it is appropriate for them in this lifetime or maybe another to awaken, you see. And so by them going a little bit different direction allows you the freedom, which between your higher self and theirs, this may be an agreement that during this time you separate now and you go a different way without hard feelings, without feeling necessarily guilty about it. And we know many of you have a big heart and love deeply. So these feelings may come up in you, and allow it, but then let it pass through and understand this is just another form of the shift of change. And allow the new space to be there, to decide what you're going to do with that space. And allow that space to be there for those that do resonate with you to come in. For you are not only receiving new energy, but you are projecting new energy. And that will attract the people that you need in your life at this time. And use your intuition and your guidance to trust that this is the way forward. And allow it to be gentle. Allow it to be a progression. It doesn't have to be a cutting off, you see, totally. It doesn't have to be done in fear or anger at all. This can be just done gently, you see, and in a way that is honoring both of you, or many of you, that if you have more than one friend that maybe you're hearing less and less from, and when you get together, it's just not the same anymore. That is okay. So as you gather together and you listen as a group to this message, know that all of you are out there, that you can communicate with each other, that there are ways of finding these groups of people in your community as well. And use your guidance system to make sure that it is appropriate for you as you move forward. But we say trust it. We say trust the guidance at this time and accept the changes, even when it comes to relationships and friends, when it comes to family members. Maybe your role now will be a little different than it was before. You see, your role will shift. And maybe the way that you thought and projected a future in that relationship or that role may not be exactly what you thought. And allow that to be there. Think about that for a moment. Is my role shifting? Do I just simply need to let it go now and allow it to be what it is in this moment of now and not project anything to it? Allow it to change. Allow that space to be around me and fill that space with peace and love. And allow yourself to move forward on even footing with a good foundation, that you know that you are in the right place at the right time, and that you are experiencing a shift that is tremendous amount of energy flowing through you each and every day. And have deep gratitude for this energy and accept it in your life, for it will raise your frequency for clarity. And you will again have a direction given. You will have a moment where you may be undecided, and then the decision will come, and it will be easy, and it will flow through you like water, you see. Allow there to be a flow. And as you let go of some of the relationships in your life that are older, that perhaps are no longer serving you anymore, and is becoming more obvious, as you let go of that, you see, that's part of the flow. That's part of your flow. So honor it and allow it and be at peace with what is in this moment of now. And we send a transmission of love to you. And that is our message for you today. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you.